Free textbooks. Free textbooks. Free textbooks. Free textbooks, anyone? My institution paid for mine. How about yours? Less college expenses incurred by the student. I am a current college student incurring a lot of expenses at my institution for these textbooks. The cost of a college textbook should be covered by the institution. First, I'm going to discuss the different institutions that support giving free textbooks. Second, I'm going to find ways on how the institution can pay for the textbooks. And third, I'm going to describe how financially and physically not having the burden of purchasing textbooks can be a relief. Each institution should be able to pay for each student textbooks, which would reduce the stress and burden of an added expense apart from other college general fees that students incur. First main point, each institution paying for the students' textbooks. For an example, Georgia College buying books no more. The college announced 3 weeks ago that this fall it will provide students with free textbooks for each of their courses. Instead of requiring students to buy their own textbooks at the beginning of each semester, this program will loan students books for free for the semester, then ask for them back and loan them to the next cohort of students in each course. Another institution that offers free textbooks to the students is OpenStax College. OpenStax College offers students free textbooks that meet scope and sequence requirements for most courses. And it will lower the tuition by 9%. For average students, this equates to another $4,800 back in their pockets over 4 years. Currently, only 3 known institutes are covering the cost of textbooks for students, which was stated earlier. 2 ways that other institutions can follow in their footsteps. One being using grants and general fees that students pay towards attending the institution. 1. Using grants. Georgia's need-based HOPE grant for technical college students stopped helping them pay for textbooks last year. With the HOPE grant covering about 90% of that cost, grant recipients pay about $112 per term. Using general fees. Reeves said if the college can increase the enrollment by 5% between 100 and 125 students each year, then additional revenue generated from tuition will pay for the textbook program. General fees from current students and other additional students can be used to offer the cost of textbooks to the students. Once the cost of the textbooks are covered by the institution, this is one less financial burden to the student. My third main point, not having the additional burden of textbooks is a financial relief to the students. Financially not having the burden. Book costs can extremely be burdensome, he said. We've got a very strong foundation and they are working hand in hand with us in helping us with the project, says Reeves from Georgia College. Being on a financial budget, not having the additional burden of paying for textbooks alleviates the cost of expense tuition in addition to the textbooks. So physically not having the burden. Professors want the textbooks the next day of class, and unfortunately the financial aid, grant, or personal money loaned from the parents or wherever is not available at the time to purchase the book. Therefore, the situation causes much stress and personal anxiety to the student. Additionally, the stress of not having the book to start the work that is due in class, which causes the student to fall behind and not move forward with the rest of the class, can be very harsh. Lastly, the burden of the cost of textbooks can be done by including it in the fees of all students. The cost of college textbooks should be covered by an institution. Discuss the additional cost to pay for classes, examine how institutions can offer or pay for the textbooks so that they can be free, and describe how financially and physically not having the burden is a relief to students. I believe that it would be greatly beneficial for students to have the cost of the textbooks be covered by the institution to alleviate the anxiety, stress, and financial burden. Why? Because, for one credit, it's $516. adding all that up from every student that attends the institution, that would be more than enough to allow every student to have or be able to get free books. Thank you.